forget where I left off, other than going towards chapter 4. Anyway, hey everyone, this is JDAster64 and Kokams.
I'm JJR.
Sorry about that.
Once again, I am JJR.
I assume this one. Oh yeah, right, the other one was in case I want to do pit stuff. Do I have Fudley out? Oh, must have
I think you actually ended off getting the heart pill.
Yeah, I must have just done that.
Yep.
Oh, hey.
Someone is...
JJ.
Hello, Dark.
Sorry, I couldn't see who joined.
That would be
Yes.
Mr. Dark Mario.
Hello, Ornum Cario, JD Acer as well.
Just sort of push Discord off to the side here so I can read the chat and the Discord. We seem adequately prepared for Chapter 4. In no way, shape, or form will this go awry immediately.
Nope.
Nah.
I'm gonna just get this under my system right now. Ace!
What? That went well.
But it could have gone worse.
Yeah.
Power of pixel bullshit.
Hippie spawns pure hearts and emits dimensional warps. We're learning more all the time. I find it funny that both the Paper Mario and the Kirby game on the Wii just had all this lore about the ancients. So I have to assume they're like the same people for both games. I don't know when the Clockwork Novas come into this. I was supposed to go to a different place. It's okay, there's a direct route from there.
You could also just jump right off the tower, because I think it takes you to the same place.
Who are a bit of side questing.
Yes.
Look, I always guess wrong which side of the screen the elevator is on. And I'll only be thoroughly more confused when I get to flop side and go to the other wrong direction. Still need to go down.
So, here's hoping everyone's weeks have been going well. Currently, where I am, it is snowing like a motherfucker, and I'm actually kind of sick of it.
It like snowed several times for me, like yesterday or the day before, but like, none of it stuck at all. It was just like, oh, here's snow. Oh, it's not snowing. Oh, here's more snow.
Yep, I suppose you guys probably have it worse than New York.
Probably. I mean, I live in a small town, so...
At least here they know what to do with snow. Not like when I grew up in the the South, and every time we got an inch, schools were closed for like 2 days.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure that summer vacation wasn't too long.
I think they just started us off earlier. First thing in August.
Dang.
Which direction? Supposed to be headed here.
Pretty sure you just keep going to the right.
Yeah, down right.
Hello, pointer, where are you?
What in the world is that?
Meanwhile, you never do that again.
Nope.
Creating a warp out of nowhere.
It's more like a wormhole to me.
It looks more like a carpet to me.
I mean, to be fair, I did only hold down the button for like a third of a second. Whoop! I did not know you could do this! I did not know you could do that! Can you actually... Nope. Better I just have bad aim.
That's great.
Gonna have to try that again.
It looked like you just directly hit it, but it passed through.
Yeah, that was sort of a hit there. We'll call that a success, and we'll not do that again because I only have so many hits to take. Here you get to experience all of the fun of moving with a D-pad in full two-dimensional space. Like it's been the whole game in 3D. But now in 2D as well.
Should have let you use the GameCube controller and change some of the pointer stuff to accommodate it.
I forget which one of these is supposed to be the photon. Actually curious.
I'm pretty sure it's like one of the enemies that like goes really small and shoots out the projectiles.
Oh, it's the green one, yeah. I was thinking of the roundish one that just sort of disappears if you get near it.
Yeah.
Of all the bosses to make, do like fixed number of hits, I feel like it was a missed opportunity to not do that with the final boss of this world.
Yeah.
I do not remember which of these are actually required for progression.
Sometimes I take a while in the stage, and sometimes I like get through it in like 10 minutes.
Get all those projectiles and not him himself. I'm just going to assume I should just take the rightmost warp on any given screen.
It's a fair assumption.
Works out very well on the moon in TTYD. Here's the roundish things. What are these called? Oh, Tippy, if you want to work. A Warbid. That would make sense. Can't even pick them up. They're intangible. Never mind, I just timed it wrong. This appears to be empty. Oh, except for a catch card SB I can't use. I'm not even convinced that was the same place I went into that screen. Alright, we'll try the other warp in this screen, and then try going left in that screen. If that doesn't work...
Let's see, 4-1 sometimes gets me turned around.
Okay, these just warp right next to each other. Cool.
Rather even worse, 4-3.
I feel like 4-3 had more of a rhyme and reason to it, but I could be misremembering. Oddly enough, 4-4 honestly makes more sense than either of them, despite being all about being a maze. I mean, part of it is that there's just like no boundaries to the screen in this level, so there's like not really any good indication. Oh, I didn't realize these things were taking like 3 hits.
4-3's rhyme or reason is don't put swerves in the second one.
Oh yeah.
Brothers outside snowballing again. That's awesome. That makes 3 times today.
Nice. Is that a new record?
Pretty sure it is.
I really hope I haven't just gone backwards in the level.
You're now at the start of the level.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Well, this is new, at least. I must just not have gone this far. Oh,
You're
here...
probably on the last one.
Whatever. You guys are no fun to farm points on anyway. Can't jump combo you. Ah, lame. You can't obliterate the star block.
What a nice and quick level.
Sure. Hopefully
That,
4-.
about 10 minutes.
Nice.
Certainly 4-2 will be just the same, right?
Now we're gonna pick up the pace because we can actually walk on land.
Yeah.
I forgot how immediate that jump was.
It's like jumping higher than Luigi's spring jump.
You actually move faster than I remember in this. It doesn't really slow you down like TTYD's Moon. So they
Fuck
figured,
that.
wait, there's no fun in just moving at half your speed for no reason. Just jump comboing these things really easy.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have saved that. I take it he's going here much later. Whoop!
You don't need to save mushrooms. Heck, this is 4-2, so this place where you can only walk, yeah. You're gonna find some more mushrooms and what the hell. I've never seen that, actually.
Seen what?
Going up the stairs in 2D.
Oh yeah,
I've tried to do that a couple
That's
times.
great.
just Mario Makering my way up. Okay, this seems like the world's least inefficient, or most inefficient way to try to get coins from a 10 coin block. Like, just totally guessing where I am. Good old Lost Levels gameplay. Up, hello.
I like how it can go through the floor.
Dang it. Apparently I have to break every single one of the bricks before the door appears. Truth be told, I don't actually kind of remember what you have to do in this level. I remember there being those blobulian folks.
Yeah, like the old... An old globule, like, yeah, just have to get, like, a scroll from him. Like, you don't even have to pay for it unless you choose the wrong option.
Ah, I could have tripled all those
Yeah,
points.
yeah. Like, okay.
Could have tripled all of those points. They would have been really easy to get.
Yeah.
JJ pretty much has your the answer to this level. Just go to the end. All the other globules don't really matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are window dressing.
I still feel like I got turned around in 4-2 as well.
Yep, see ya, pal Bills. Whap!
Rip.
Up. Sure, flip into 3D. See if I care. I think this is just a coin bonus. Oh no, it's these dang things. I like how these guys actually... I mean, I guess, yeah. A lot of these enemies actually appear in the pit.
Yes, the enemy you think will be good for comboing, but when you get the stylish points, they just reset if you hit one of the blocks.
Wait, really? I guess
Yeah, I've tried to combo them, but I hit one of their actual blocks and reset the points for the stylish.
Forget that stylishing is always a bad idea when you have a slow flower active. It's just a side area. So there's really no point in going in here.
It's extra points.
Sightseeing?
Say what? Oh, there's even more. Just leveled up off a speed flower. Well, that was pointless. Other than the points that I got to level me up. How many points? Oh, I missed. Dang it. So many points if I'd landed that. Could easily several thousand. Oh. No sense in staying in 3D for very long. Alright, these flowers indicate that there's side areas with little space dwellings in them.
Oh, yes.
I feel like you can combo a whole ton in this area, so I'm going to avoid picking that up.
Alright.
Yep.
Good luck.
That's always a good start. I'm fine. Slide the jumps! Thus far, we're doing good. This is gonna make it later levels completely unnecessarily difficult. Ah, I missed. Oh no, I didn't. Now I did.
Oh,
Okay,
Good streak.
Man, good night. You could get so many points in this room. I need to try to full combo this room one of these times.
That's the next challenge.
yes. See how many level ups you get.
Gosh, man, this level. Okay. I forget. Ice chirples and, like, normal chirples are kind of pointless.
Like, pointless.
Like in this challenge, they're, like, the sleep and frozen statuses don't really matter too much. Poison is the killer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're taking that 10 damage. Whoop. Alright. Well, I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
Does one have to pay for this, or...
I thought it was just 10 coins.
Oh, whatever, I got the coins.
Oh, I get it.
Wait, I think if you if you try to buy it for if you try to buy it for 1,000 coins.
You're cutting out, Jazar. What did you say?
I said if you try to buy it for 1,000, then he'll make you buy it for 100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I misclicked there. If that's the case.
Yeah, to stay in the exchange, because then he would drop it to 100, and then his last comment would drop it to 10.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's not like I was gonna use these coins for anything other than, Welderberg's pipes anyway.
Already got I spent 100 anyway. It's whatever. Not like you can't just farm in 4-4 anyway.
This is true.
Right here to farm.
I am being very cavalier with the amount of damage I'm taking here because I know I'm gonna level up at like 4,000 points. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Maybe I should reconsider this. Fuzzies would make this very hard to full combo.
Maybe try, if you're gonna do a full combo of this whole room, try and destroy all the blocks first.
I feel like that'd make it worse. Firstly, because you're damaging the, what are they called? I think clearing it out the way I was doing, like top first would be best. Oh, hello, these guys respawn. Oh, I can try my combo again. Not gonna know what hit him. I like that I perfectly hit him. Blind, yes! Okay, we got the combo. I feel accomplished now. can just exit stage left. Alrighty. Oh, they have 5 HP. Weird that enemies respawn that easily. I guess I kind of figured they'd be gone if you killed them once.
Is it throwing stuff? That's probably good.
That shouldn't have worked. These guys have a nice multiple of 4 HP, so I could still get 3-hit combos on them. Not really any point, because there aren't nearly as many enemies here as like when there's a billion of these things in the pit. Keep getting very lucky. Their hitboxes are very forgiving if you're even the slightest bit in midair. I love that the clue, like, doubles as an actual clue.
Yeah.
Like, it's both a clue and also the solution to the puzzle in the beginning. If you can call it that. I also love that Fleep looks like a window shade. And again, I have to say, love the name buttons with the pixel names in this game. Philippe. But like, Flip.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I already damaged you. Oh, that's not where the key door is. Key door is in another castle. Fighting enemies in 3D is just not worth the hassle. This is also not where the key door is. The key door is right here, right? Maybe it's in the next room, actually.
I'm pretty sure it's in this room, I think.
Oh, then it must be much... Yeah, it definitely is. It must be much further left, then.
Yeah.
Whoops. It's probably the only, like, mega star area that's, like, really worth trying to combo your way through. I feel like all the ones prior to this just have really weak enemies in them. This is not where the key door is. So it was in the next room.
You fall at normal speed. Oh, it was in the next room? Isn't it?
That's weird.
Oh, never mind. Here it is. I must have I skipped this big pit somehow that's like right next to the statue.
GG's.
There's your super guard for the night.
Hey, Kathy.
I guess Barry could technically be of use in the space levels, though.
Yeah.
Chapter, if you're trying to set up Squirps as, like, this betrayer, it's not working. Whoa, zone.
Whoa.
It's like, you just made that up.
Originally, I thought that Squirps was another Mimi impersonation.
I suppose. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember what I thought of him when I like first played the game.
I thought he just didn't know what he was doing at all.
Basically.
Kinda same. Although
Ow.
I also thought he was kinda arrogant.
I love the sound effect when you ricochet off of these things. Bang.
Yes, chase that super shroom.
I'm sorry. It's gonna make me puzzle, if you can call it that. That sleep will never be used again after this chapter.
So you
Never.
think. So you think. You gotta put the text for, do you want to squish squirts?
Good old control codes. Yeah, we'll skip you for now. I'm aware I was trying to move upward.
Like when you go through a door, but then immediately accidentally go back through the door.
Or when you continually keep forgetting that it's 2 to do things and not 1. I forgot there were spacefaring variants of these guys. It's the blue one. It's another pink one, I'm pretty sure. Actually, never mind. The blue one takes you into a different part of the level. Or not. What is this save block even for? I don't know why I'm wasting my time. This is definitely not where the shop is. These are just various corners of this big level.
Easy to get turned around.
Yep.
Yes.
How was that not a hit? Game, please explain. Are all the blue warps just totally pointless? Maybe I'm totally misremembering how this level layout is.
More like in a circular, one room goes to another room, and the same ones go to the same ones, but in different areas of the same room. Rather, two different rooms.
I remember it being like there was 4, I think, and like one in each, and one of them led. I swear, push to talk keeps screwing up on me.
I swear, there's like a purple warp in here, which is the one I actually want, but I could be totally misremembering.
I think it might be the purple warp.
Well, I don't see a purple one, so we're just gonna go in this slightly different blue. Down here. Oh no, here's a purple. That's probably how I came in. Oh no, that... Yeah, we'll try it first. No, this is definitely where I came in. Yeah.
To make certain the player doesn't get lost, right? Right.
Yeah.
I could vaguely tell by the background that that was the entrance. It's probably not this green one then, because this green one is right by the entrance. Hello, coins! I guess I'm glad I came in here.
also originally thought that, at least for the chocolate, I had to get the most expensive one.
I just get the most expensive for healing and the least expensive for the chapter.
Yeah, Squirps. Try as he might to say otherwise, he is not of discerning taste. Okay, we haven't tried this one yet. I think we've been in all the rest. This looks definitely new. If memory serves, there's a mushroom in here someplace. I don't think that matters all that much. Yeah. Here we go. I gotta use an item. I think my inventory is still full. Oh, that was a healing item. I shouldn't have used that. Whatever. 2
Whoops.
HP. No one's gonna know.
Every time Mario enters the store, I think of the Pokemon Evolution fanfic.
Dum, 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 dum. Maybe there should be a different button. Map to opening things, then up.
Maybe just assign it to 2.
Wow, I very much appreciate games, like Mario games, that don't cap you at 10 coins from a 10 coin block. I feel like that's the first time I've ever actually been in that room with a means of hitting them with that, though. That's cool. I'll just take the 2 damage back by just banging into these things a couple more times. This room is a lot smaller than it seemed a second ago.
Fun fact, you got 26 coins.
Yeah, I was counting. It was more than 10. As it
Shouldn't even be
usually is.
called a 10 coin block at that rate.
I don't know if they're officially called 10 coin blocks. I had
Probably multi-coin block.
had a player's guide that called them that. I think it was Mario Advance 4, which oddly enough did not limit them to 10 coins, even though Super Mario Bros. 3 sort of did. I think it limited them to 11 for some reason. Twisted him into the right one, just for a change. Very matter of fact there, Tippy. Nothing gets by you. Okay, so you can press 2 to go that, or I just hit up again, because it's a massive gate, and it's very easy to want to go up towards the middle of the screen.
I always go back through the gate once.
At least we don't have to deal with that anymore. Instead, we have to deal with our controls getting flipped in every which direction.
Yes. Just turn the Wii remote when that happens.
Yeah, that strat always works well on that sort of thing. Yes, this is a super complicated maze. I feel like Boomer has gotten no use, and I am not the least bit sad about that in the last couple of chapters.
Yeah, that's alright. Boomer will have his time. Just not now.
Someday.
He'll have his time when I'm trying to cheese the Mr. L fight. Oh, so much for that massive coin that I had no right to miss. Why am I wasting my time with these guys? They don't even give that many points.
They're just distracting you from the coins.
That's good. I healed all the damage anyway.
Tiles can distract. Tyloids distract more.
I bet I probably should have gone in that bottom door first.
Yeah, I think so.
That was yes there is. Can I please kill it in time and get like 10 billion coins?
Should've just went for it first.
Oh right, there are other characters in this game.
How many coins is that? Like over 30?
36 I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, go up. Be nice to finish this chapter with 300 coins.
Why that specific?
Welderberg.
Yeah, Welderberg. Okay, I went in the doors in the correct order.
Good.
Really not any point in comboing these guys, because I think they reset your combo anyway. Oh, we're already pretty dang close to 300. Let's never get another coin again.
No.
Okay,
I
so
don't
much
know
for
the
that.
pay ribbons.
I forget whether they're guaranteed to drop coins or not.
Yeah.
HR.
Like, all enemies
Yeah,
have,
but-
like, a chance of yielding any coins at all in this game. And then, like, from there, they have a chance of dropping, like, X number of coins. TTYD has no such system. Like, you're guaranteed to get some rolls for coin drops. There's no chance of it, like, not rolling for them, like there is with HP and FP drops. Power stake. Yeah, that's about as useful as I'd have expected it to be in this room. Nice spawn there, Mario. Oh, I could have gone in that door, couldn't I have?
With the peach.
Yeah, if memory serves, there's not much to do in it yet. Don't blame myself for not having thought of getting Peach out, because you can barely see in that direction.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think we...
First time players don't catch that the first time anyway. Like immediately. Which is good.
There's nothing in this... Oh, no, never mind. You get to the bottom. That's how you flip.
You mean that's you flip to get to the bottom?
To flip directions.
Ah. Ah.
I would have been very ticked if that were just a bottomless pit. Okay, that was bad timing. Longer to turn around than I thought it would. I tried to menu with the flipped controls. It did not work out. What? Where am I? I'm on the wrong side of the door.
Yeah, these doors are weird in 3D.
Yeah, like the They kind of gave up, and it's like, just hit up like you normally would. You're not going to try to make sense of what direction you're facing. Okay, I really need to stop with the taking damage thing. Like,
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Taking damage is a part of video games.
There probably are not any more healing points until right before the boss.
Now that
It's
true.
fine.
That's cool, I'll just farm 10,000 points off these no-point enemies.
Yeah.
I mean, 10,000 is not a lot. I got 10,000 in like the last few hits of that mega combo.
Yes, you did.
4-2. Yeah. Proceeding onward. Is this the quarter turn room? Oh no, this is the other half of that room. You get more coins, not that there's much point in it, because there are no more required purchases in the game, to my recollection, and the Welderbird pipes cost a total of 400. Part of the reason I used a healing item in the previous room, like, out of habit, like, is because I forgot that the, like, I didn't want to have to do the action command for the stopwatch. Just waste time.
Oh.
But I forgot that it would just auto-cancel if there, like, just waste the item if there weren't any enemies in the room. I definitely didn't want to use the defense shell that lasts all of, like, a fraction of a second. That would be breaking the game and giving me an unfair advantage. Wait, the difference between 4 and 5 attack on these guys is pretty sizable. Oh boy. Oh, I almost successfully comboed 2 of these things. Oh, I did! It didn't reset my combo. You are wrong, JJar.
I always thought it did, or I probably just failed because the thing would mess me up.
I do appreciate that you can hit this save block upside down. Which is weird, because you can't ground bound. Can you ground bound it from the bottom? Something tells me no. Maybe if I can fuse it in 3D. Same block over here. Ah. It's very hard to judge how high you're going to jump when you're like 90 degrees rotated. Yep, there's tyloids, I'm sure. So I'm gonna take this slow. Never mind. This is just a... I'd say it's just a healing room, but I know it's gotta have a ghost room in it.
Yes.
Because we haven't seen that at all this chapter.
Nope.
Oh, shouldn't have wasted that. Hopefully I won't take any more damage, because I killed all the enemies in the previous room. And I assume that key door probably just goes to the boss.
You assume correctly.
Ah, man, we're gonna... Well, on the plus side, I think I'll level up on his first phase.
Also, hey, Miles Luigi.
Hey there, good evening. I'm about to say this looks like the end of chapter 4.
You would be correct. We're
Looks
nearly there.
correctly.
It's not even been an hour yet.
Oh, did you start in World 4 or Chapter 4? Like, have you been speedrunning this, JD Aster?
No, I started in like right before chapter 4. Save right side up, just for good measure.
He's also not a first-time player, so we know we don't need to spend 90
I
minutes.
took almost all of the correct forks on this level. It really isn't much of a maze, nonetheless.
Indeed.
It's perhaps the least maze-like of the levels in this world.
Yeah.
Super Metroid, this is not.
Super Paper Mario Metroid.
I would totally play Super Paper Metroid.
Yes. Gee, I wonder who that guy could be.
I love Mr. Hosting.
We'll take you old school. Okay, we won't do that again.
You did a bad.
Should've learned from level 1. Combos. What? Why didn't I level up? Am I gonna level up after the cutscene? I like how I got a stylish.
I think it's at 250, not 240.
Oh, it is 250, you're right.
I was kind of hoping you'd be able to snag that shroom shake with throw. Oh well.
Oh yeah, I could have done that. I forgot about that.
You don't need no stinking shroom shake.
Yeah, I couldn't use it anyway. Assuming it goes in your inventory.
It does.
Well, every time.
Also in the in the YouTube chat, Hack says hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I can't look at the screen. I'm in a riveting boss battle with missiles. Wow, and load time for the missiles to spawn. A bit of lag there for something. Oh yeah, spread shot. Not gonna last very long at all.
2 damage per hit? Yeah, no, it won't.
For those curious, Robot's maximum HP is the highest in the game at 255.
And yet the battle goes very quickly. If you know.
Death of 255 1 damage attacks.
Unless,
Yep.
of course, you're playing level 1 like Fat Guy did.
Then it's 255 missiles.
Well, you don't even need to be level 1. I think you just have to be really low level 2, where you just don't damage them because of the defense.
You have to have not, say, comboed like 6 boomboxes in the previous level. Or 2 before.
My low level run of Super Paper Mario, I didn't damage it at all, and so yeah, I usually talk about this being the most enjoyable fight ever. Also, I totally forgot the whole entire story about this, but yeah, cool. His mother. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of the death of all worlds. That's nice to put in a child's head, I guess.
There are a lot of things in this game that is okay to put in a child's head.
Key competitors? That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. Oh,
Tippy just collapses.
yes. It just hit me too.
I like you said that like a second before it happened, more or less.
Yeah.
I still feel compelled to use Tippy every time I don't have Tippy, and I know I don't have Tippy though.
Is she gone for the whole next chapter, or is it just until
Yeah.
the end of the intermission?
Just
Yeah.
until the end. Once you get back to the... Oh, go ahead.
No, you're already explaining it.
Once you get back to the top of the tower for the next chapter.
Also, Bowser's arms.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, they wouldn't leave you without Tippy for 2 whole chapters.
I can just distinctly remember the boss of Chapter 5 at the N54 being able to tattle him.
Yeah,
so...
that's true. Not being able to tattle something as weird as that would be a little kind of a jerk move, honestly. That
Yeah.
is not Fleep. That is not Fleep.
It'd be humorous though. Just leave the player in suspense.
It's funny, I hear this theme, all I can think of is Super Mario 74.
And now the most complicated puzzle in the entire game for newcomers.
Unless they read the sign outside this hall, like, forever ago. You don't even have Tippy to clue you in, either.
Or rather, read the sign again right before entering this room. Because I do remember reading it first, but then not reading it ever again. Alright, let me just reset the room and hit everything once.
I didn't. I actually had to figure it out as a puzzle. So...
Oh, heck, I need to pay more attention to the decorations in the houses, I suppose. I really love just like the mirror world characters, like the versions of like the characters in Flipside and Flopside. Like how this guy's like this really successful novelist, and then there's a starving artist in the other side.
Yes. Antithesis, or rather antitheses here. I do enjoy their personalities.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, whoever or whatever the council for the flop side is really needs to raise some revenue to fix up the place. It's kind of broken.
Look at the Toad card. No, I won't, because then I won't have 300 coins. I'm curious as to where it becomes more efficient to start, like, looking for specific cards here, as opposed to just buying random cards, or if it's always more convenient to get the random cards. Because again, I want to say, like, I think it weights cards you don't already have more heavily. And here's we could actually do 2-item cooking if we cared about cooking and could actually use anything that we could cook.
Well, gentlemen, have fun. I gotta hop on over to my own stream, okay?
Oh yeah,
Alright.
good
Alright,
luck
take
with
it easy, Miles.
Doom and all.
Will do.
And now one slot is free.
For absolutely no one.
Oh. forget whether Welderberg is already here or not. I hope he is.
I really don't remember.
Yeah,
He should. I really wish, or he should, excuse me, because no, seriously, just traveling right after chapter 5 again like that. Granted, I completed the Pit of 100 Trials, the flip side version, right after chapter 4, the first time playing around. So it wasn't really much of an issue, even though I didn't know about Welderberg's existence until, I think, after.
Yeah, I certainly didn't know about his existence. I don't think I found him the entire first time I played through the game.
Oh, dang.
I mean, he's only tucked away in 2 tiny little places, and a place where you wouldn't have much reason to flip into 3D.
nah.
It's true.
I guess I didn't explore much around the bottom area the first time I played the game, though. Yeah, I reckon we'll go ahead and finish this chapter off tonight, and then Saturday I will stream at some point, and
Better not be during Fat Guy's stream.
it will explicitly be during Fat Guy's stream now.
Okay, I'll talk the same thing during both streams. I'll just make it happen both in the same voice chat.
I mean, you can definitely do it. 2 streams at once. 2 Discord platforms, desktop, web browser. You got it. Rather, I prefer.
I mean, if I try to go to desktop, oh my gosh, this keeps cutting out.
You have to hold a button, man. It's not that hard.
I am holding the button.
Oh, that was
My
good.
phone is really bad with this. As I was saying, hopefully this will not cut out. I would have to make an alt to be able to be on both at once, since if I go to desktop, it removes me from the mobile one.
Interesting. That's the opposite for me. I'm able to be on mobile and desktop in 2 places at once.
Wait, let me try joining another voice chat on another server real quick, and you'll see.
I'm pretty sure it'll be the result you're expecting.
I don't doubt your words, JJR, and he's gone, is he?
He's gonna miss the best
No.
cutscene.
No, I'm still here.
Ho ho! Ho ho!
There we go. Now I can talk on both streams at once.
Yes.
And just have it be confusing for the people on the other stream.
Yeah, I guess since I haven't really explicitly thought out what I want to do Saturday, would people rather see me continue this game or start like another series, like midway through?
In my opinion, you should probably keep this to Wednesdays. It's Wednesdays? Yes, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Crap.
Then again, this is the last chapter. When has there ever been a chapter 6 in a Paper Mario game? Chapter 6 doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And if it
next
did, I'm
stream
sure
is
I'd get
gonna be-
around to it in the next, like, year or so, probably. Hear that subtle jab, subtle jab? Not that I would co-commentate Chapter 6 anyway, because I didn't care for Chapter 6 in Color Splash.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah, barring one silly point, though, this is my favorite chapter in the game.
And I know what that point is, most likely.
It's the only point that matters, the hate.
Apparently. Well,
Yes.
fun as this would be to stick around, I actually do want to get to some other videos, so I'm gonna take off for the night.
Alright.
You guys all take it easy. Peace.
Bye.
See ya.
Medium. Dang. I was hoping you were going to go for the nah, man.
Oh. Didn't even realize there was a dialogue option. I just sort of breezed right through that.
See, everyone's response like, ah, you chicken. Well, that's not cool, bruh.
I was so hoping to just perfectly, like, combo them without even holding the jump button. In classic Super Mario Brothers fashion. One of the very few shops in the game here, if memory serves. Very clearly marked as such, too. Why was there just a random... Whatever, I missed something, clearly.
You just didn't jump on it.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this still here? Is this the level that has... oh, I can't do that yet.
It's definitely the level. It's definitely the level.
The back Cursia.
Oh yeah, it's got that too.
I think that's might be in 5-2.
It is. The back person is definitely in 5-2.
No, there's one right there.
No, it's right here. It's right here.
Oh, well.
That's right. It's just -1. Just remember -1. That's the back person.
Just make a mod that has a back Cursia at the start of every -1 right in front of the door.
Oh, right. These guys take 2 hits.
Ah, the Schnorps.
Anyway.
2 hits and 2 damage if you touch it.
Isn't this like one of those bonus Peach or Bowser cards?
Yes, actually.
Yeah. I vaguely remembered that. Guess that's just a pipe. Keep forgetting spikes exist. I commit all the way to get that 1 damage in.
Are the Schnorp species an inspiration from Legend of Zelda or a subtle callback?
Oh, there's no way they aren't.
Yeah.
Very
And enemies
Dodongo-esque.
enemies drop a lot of items in this chapter.
Yeah,
Because
anything that causes poison has pretty much 100% item drop rate.
except in the pit, though.
Except when they decide to drop a key. Or in the very unlikely chance they drop a catch card, which is pretty much worthless. Although, it's this game, I wouldn't put it past it. Catches it might give you a catch card for this enemy, and it cures poison. That would be so like this game. I didn't see what that was a card for. I think Floro Sapiens, maybe?
Too early.
Well, we could look through the list if we wanted to be sure. Oh, I don't... Oddly enough, I don't remember the order for these, so I just guessed. And I was correct, because it's always left, right, center. No attack effects B. Sad face.
Who needs that one?
I love the 0 stylish points you get from these things. I should really lure these guys closer together. Although
Yes,
I should
get
get...
another level up from.
Yeah, you know, I really shouldn't bother, actually, because I'm gonna take 5 damage from these things.
Yeah, you only have 7 times at max.
Yeah, let's not. If they were slightly less tall, it'd be one thing. And if they didn't kick you 10 miles out to the side every time you jump on them.
The mutts, or moots? Mutts. Mammoths. Mutts. Wow.
Yeah.
I always pronounce mutts.
Moving on.
Oh, well. Cool. Wanna...
That didn't take for some reason. Probably wouldn't be too hard to memorize it in the way that I have it written down. But why not just write it down? There, I saved this all, like, 3 minutes of entering text on a D-pad. On the Wiimote D-pad, for that matter.
It is appreciated.
Could be worse, could be the GameCube D-pad.
Yes.
With any Xbox controller's D-pad.
Chapter 4.
Sorry, you go
Chapter
ahead.
4. Yeah, Chapter 4 made sure to make people forget that, hey, when you get to the end of the level, make sure you flip, though.
Oh,
I can't remember if it's 5-1 or 5-2 that has the card or the treasure chest. when you flip,
whoops.
though. It might be 5-2, but I just don't think it is.
Yeah, Boomer had no time to shine in Chapter 4, and he is making it abundantly clear how useful he is in this chapter by comparison. Especially if you're playing as only Mario with mostly just the first 2 pixels. Thank you for being so low to the ground every time. Except that time. Waiting. Bet you this one took me forever to find.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't have to go too far under the screen for it to follow you.
Really, it's just more like, let me see if it just something that's under here. Oh, something is under here. But I mean, clearly you wouldn't never guess that the first time.
I like how Mario's hammers get weaker and weaker in every, like the first 3 games of the series. You can take out metal blocks in the first game, then it's only stone blocks. Then in this game, you can only take out normal blocks.
Those aren't normal. Those are normal large ones, aren't they? Wait, they don't have the mad face. Never mind.
They're neutral blocks.
And then in Sticker Star, you just can't hammer at all. Oh, wait. Why is there a fleet there? I guess to have something to stand on and look at that sign. Not really a point to it. In fact, I don't think there's a point to this room at all. Also, I don't know why I went in here. Oh, no, never mind. This is the room that has things in it. Actually, I'm curious. That worked about as well as I should have expected.
I was about to say, isn't this the same room with the amazing?
Okay. Whoop.
Maybe that's the other one.
Okay, don't ever do this. This is just never a good idea. Game is going to try its best to make you regret having
Oh my gosh.
tried that. Ow. Once again, I get the coin, or I get the flower after it's mostly worthless. Oh, that canceled it out. Dang it, I was hoping I'd get triple points for both.
Just have everything at the same speed, but you still get ×3 points.
Yeah, just they didn't account for getting two that close to each other, and then you just keep the triple points forever. At normal speed. Or they could pull a Mario 3 and combine the timers. So that the slow one just lasts no time at all. Goodbye, Pixel Pals. Pal Pills, whatever you're called.
Worst item in the game.
Okay, yes, there was a
Wait,
point for
the
this room.
name Pal Pills is weird.
It's worth a shot. I do appreciate the theming behind where you get the these tablets. Well, hello. Forgot about you. Sad face. This piranha plant just being slightly out of reach. Glad I didn't go for a jump there.
Hey now, you just do the old boomer throw combo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. These guys are mildly up. I should be using Thoreau for this. Well, there's no invisible block here. I see, game. I see how it is. Why is there a Mighty Tonic just sort of layered in front of that pipe? I assume there's another mushroom there, then. I do not remember where the stone that one walks around is.
That. In the other.
Oh, the door that I didn't go in just now, presumably?
Yeah.
Right. That's not the door I came from. Oh, right. There's a boss in this level. Forgot about that. You can't infinite combo him due to there being no ceiling. You can certainly try, though. I like how you get one black minion per chapter in the first 4 worlds, and then the next 2 worlds are like just kind of combo style. Sort of combine them in random orders. Oh, hello. Didn't expect that attack to hit that quickly. Ah. Trying to get maximal combo out of that wall.
Oh.
Just put you in a poor spot.
Yeah, I don't think it was working.
Come on, man. These should not be hard to combo.
I like how it switched to the Yoshi on your thing while you were doing that.
Heh. Got,
Totally not planned.
got which of those Buzzy Beetles was on the 3D side. Jumped down and blindly got hit.
Where's the lazy daisy though? Could have sworn it was an lazy.
Yeah, I forget where it is, and I am not gonna just get hit by this gerbil.
I thought it was in the room with all the question mark blocks.
Yeah, I thought it was there too. Maybe it only appears after you beat the level?
Potentially.
Good old corner jumping. I think part of my problem with the D-pad controls is it's inconsistent about how it treats diagonal movement.
Yeah.
So, oh, I forgot the order here. Just gonna guess. Matter the order doesn't matter. I'm good at either remembering or guessing these things, apparently. Oh shoot, I didn't come prepared.
Just close your eyes while you pick the phrase.
We need an attack effects badge to say this sound. And I'm gonna refrain from trying to pronounce this, because there are other people in this apartment. And for all I know, some of them speak German and would be offended.
I got the A with the drama. Should be like, ah.
Is that really how you pronounce it? I thought it was like an air.
I'm just going by what I see. How to pronounce the word star. And I just see an A with an accent trauma. Or an umlaut. How do you pronounce that? There's a good chance that I'm just completely wrong anyway, so never mind.
Now we're getting into the best parts of the chapter.
Pretty confident I also got a little lost in this one as well.
Oh, I definitely got lost in this one. That was perhaps not necessary,
Yes, me too.
given that I was at 31 health. Yeah, this is the Flavio of this game, more or less. Minus him becoming your partner begrudgingly. Yep, gotta find his associates. And I find it funny that he's like the one character that speaks in like proper English. Yep, like, he's just all airheaded compared to, like, the other guys. These guys aren't immune to bombs, right? They couldn't be. Hello! I'm not even sure I knew this existed. You learn something new every time you play this game, apparently.
Well, I didn't know that existed either.
It was probably more than 12 coins in 3D. Rather pointless, honestly. That's pretty hilarious. I was gonna say, I'm just gonna immediately get dive bombed by beetles now when I walk out of this hole. The point of that other pipe? Is it obscuring a chest? No. I could have done another unlimited one-up trick. That's cool. There are hidden mushrooms. I'd hit it, but I'm at full health. Whatever. Two, 1 now. I wasn't expecting there to be a power-up in the power-up block. For some reason. Well, at least this one didn't go entirely to waste. Dang it! I'm gonna miss that fire flower. Oh, those aren't double, they're triple. Why?
Oh, I was confused for a second. So you said fire flower, not speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, same difference.
Okay.
Same difference.
I forget if there's a point to that first minecart ride or not. I want to say
Just
that.
to hear it.
Say what?
Probably just to hear it. I actually don't remember.
Yeah.
You guys are really not too keen about, like, whether you have a head on your shoulders or not.
That's fine.
Well, this block is every bit as impossible to hit as it was in the original Super Mario Brothers. The faithfulness. Am I totally misremembering this? This is the level that you have to get the two guys in, right?
It is. The
Yeah, it is.
I'm doing a poor job of finding said two guys. I wonder if that other path went to one of them. Ah, I know that this one you can flip into 3D, but I forget whether you're supposed to or not, honestly. Maybe it's not this one you flip in.
No, I think it's a different one. Like, it'll have an arrow pointing to an area to indicate the flip.
Yeah, yeah. You guys can fight over that. I don't know what I expected, just jumping down here again, but I got a card out of it, so it's not entirely wasted. Alright, game. I don't remember the point of this other than set decoration. Okay, here's the one guy.
Okay, I think for tonight I'm gonna go since I have to be in bed pretty soon. But it was fun being on here, and I'll see you next time. Alright, goodbye.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, since it is a school night.
School.
What's that again?
It's the place of learning.
Ah.
Alright, bye.
See ya.
Yeah, I'll probably put out a poll on the Discord about whether folks would rather see this again. Like, not literally again, but like more of this game.
Yes, we would love to see this minecart ride again on Saturday.
Oh, trust me, you'll see the other one like 6 times. No. But no, either Chapter 6 and 7, probably, of this game Saturday, or I will start Subspace Emissary, or more realistically, because I'm not going to be able to stream much in the next month due to family being in town, just a one-off. Either I do more of this, or I do a one-off. It'd probably, honestly, be best if I do more of this, that way I can try to at least get through the main story before my family comes in town. But obviously, if folks would rather see things other than Super Paper Mario, there are plenty of other good options on that poll that I did before. I don't remember how one removes this rock. Tippy, move this rock. I'm aware. Let's just switch some. Or that works too. I don't know if I've ever done this room either, honestly. I guess it's a cave, so using, like, dynamite to excavate things isn't exactly the least sensible thing one could do. Ah, great. Now I get to take poison in slow motion.
Hey Ben, Blaze, everything is going just fine. Nothing's wrong.
Things are going okay. Actually, can I cancel the poison by getting in the cart? The poison's gonna take effect right as I try to switch into 3D. Gonna be like, nope, I gotta ride to the end now. Nope, you keep the poison. Oh, that's fine. I wasn't gonna care too much about the next 6 health. Really? You gotta throw more zombie shrooms at me to boot. So much for climbing this ladder today. Traditionally, Peach, one jumps before going across the pit. Now, let's get out of this level. I will definitely be taking advantage of the star in the last room of this level, if this is the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, yes.
Combo potential is just not worth it. Not at 14 health, especially. Look at us, actually having to worry about our health in Super Paper Mario. I'm curious as to how they could have handled the item system to make the challenge more akin to this playthrough. Because I think it's been a decent, like, difficulty the whole way through. Like, I can't be, like, too completely, like, flippant in how I approach the levels. I don't know why I went this way again. We can hardly take any more poison damage. So I'm not sure we can take any more poison damage, so I'm gonna be extra careful and not take any blind jumps.
Unless you want to test if you lose the poison after the Megastar, which
Ooh.
is feasible.
You just die with the Megastar?
Once you come out of the Megastar and you still have retained the poison.
Gonna be giant 8-bit poison, Mario. This pipe is good for things. I don't think I'm gonna quite get enough points from this. Yeah, not quite enough to level up. That is a totally reasonable use of this newly discovered pit. Why did you threaten to take away his necklace? That'll somehow rob you of any blame.
But then you fight them.
Yeah. You only fight them if you're at half health or below for maximum challenge potential. Now where's the key door? Walks all the way to the end of the 2-1 section. It would be somewhat cool if you had a little bit more agency in these kart rides.
Agency.
They don't have to go all Donkey Kong Country in the difficulty, but more than jump in, watch cutscene for 45 seconds, etc. Would be nice.
You won't take damage if you flip, though.
Sure. I'll level up during this. Right now, in fact.
Is the running speed for Mario and Luigi the same with Megastar?
I think so. Hello, random Spinia. Take 24 damage to the head. Or Spania, rather. I always forget that the door is in the middle of that section.
Alright.
Not at the end where you would expect it. keep Boomer out. He's a little more useful on the spiky things. And now I'm gonna check at the end of the level for things, and every level that doesn't have anything at the end. The Kirby 64 effect. Walk left in every level that doesn't have a star or a Maxim tomato hidden behind the start of the room. I missed something about 256. I can read it on the stream. Nintendo loves referencing, like, 8-bit stuff. Sight too horrible to believe. Pollution. Quite recall how this chapter plays out, honestly.
Bit of less of a maze, but you can still get lost if you're not keeping track of where you're going.
I assume you have to walk in here to trigger story things.
Yes, kind of. I'm actually going to be probably just to be able to skip it, because there really isn't anything to offer in here. Certain triggers, I guess, rather.
Boomer, can I use you as a bucket? Oh wait, no, wrong game. These random highway signs in the background. Must you game? Also, hi little pipe. I'm sure you won't be at all instrumental in my escaping some other area later in the level.
If I recall correctly, you have to go somewhere in a corner. Maybe it requires flipping, maybe it doesn't, but it does require you to hit a switch. And then you'll be able to progress.
Clearly, we can't do anything in this room.
I don't know which ghost comes before, though. If the skull comes before or the switch.
I remember there being a skull. I was not trying to do that. Man, I actually made it this far without killing him, any of them, actually. That's fairly impressive. Here we get the little mini-maze. We have a skull. Flip, presumably. Okay, Spania, really. Let me back in the pipe. So bizarre that they only do 1 damage, like for being as late in the game as they are. You don't have to stay true to TTYD stats. They'll forgive you if you change them. I mean, you're already stretching it with the whole making dry bones suddenly like immune to fire. Even though admittedly they're like that in most of the series.
Just for hopefully hacks in the future, we'll get jumping on Spanias accidentally, do 4 damage. pretty confident Dottie is the first pixel of 2 that I didn't realize were female. Or rather, are female.
Yeah, I feel like they could have made it more of a name. I don't know, like, I guess Dottie is kind of a name-ish? I mean, I had a great aunt or cousin or something, Dot. But, not quite the same.
Perhaps maybe like a nickname, but...
Oh yeah, obviously, but, could probably fit in this card slot. What a hiding spot! Not like 8 levels of Silphco to go through to get this. Sort of slipped it in under the crack there. That was really unnecessary. I'm doing a very good job at wasting healing items when I have 3 health from max. Actually, can you use Kudge on this? Nope.
Not like you really have to worry about wasting healing items. You're just gonna get 2 super shrooms again right before the boss.
Let's not hit any more of those. We don't need to lose 10,000 points.
Actually, I might be incorrect. Maybe this chapter is where they introduced the Ultra Shroom.
I don't recall.
We'll find out soon.
Should have switched to not fugly before walking in here. You took the words right out of my mouth, Tippy. Garbage! Fine. Dang it, man. He's trying harder to not get cut. Oh, that's why it worked, because I was up against the wall. I didn't get pushed away as far. No, that's not why it worked, actually. Then you just throw him into the wall. I'm gonna get this eventually, or I'm just gonna kill him in this hit. This guy's resisting comboing, but he's getting hit by everything, so it doesn't matter.
Whatever works now.
Oh, I wanted to pick it up with Thoreau, dang it. Don't worry, I didn't think about that for an instant. And in no way, shape, or form because I was mashing through menu options. Right then. That mini pipe was not actually, like, required story stuff, so I'm gonna have to go up and see what it actually was. So I think it's up towards the top of the level, where I should be anyway.
It is.
Actually, never mind. This is the pipe that I may have come from this already. We'll check it out just in case. Nope, this is supposed to... Definitely not a room I've been in. I did the top row first. Oh, I guess at this point I can get Piccolo, can't I?
After you defeat.
Yeah, after chapter 5, I mean.
Mhm.
Do that during the intermission next chapter, I suppose. I don't think I'll bother with that tonight, because it's already kind of late. Then we'll have more time on Saturday, presumably. Yeah, they do introduce the Ultra Mushroom here. I have to actually use Thoreau for this.
I'm pretty confident I got stuck on this for about 15 at least minutes.
I don't understand how. It seems fairly obvious to me, but I don't know.
It's obvious if you hit the block multiple times, but me being a dummy, I
Oh,
just
true.
hit it.
If you only see it go from blue to red, maybe, I guess.
And then I just didn't bother to use Boomer on the other paintings, floors. Because I just didn't put one and one together.
I didn't even notice that the white one, if the white one didn't have a crack. This one I did notice didn't. Yeah, there's lore, and so forth. Something something fluoro. Truth be told, I have no recollection as to how this boss works. That is uncomfortably close you're standing there, Mario. Alright, that was unnecessary. It's a good idea to not take out the platform I'm standing on. People look on their face when you hit them. More so that the drop stared straight down and I was standing right under it.
I'm pretty confident that I also didn't know how to cheese this fight.
Truth be told, I don't remember how to cheese this fight, unless you mean using Thoreau, which is, I thought, the intended way to do it.
Yeah, you could use the row, but if I recall correctly, you could just use cut and wait till it gets in the corner and just...
Oh yeah, true. I don't know how I didn't jump into that thing. He only has 1 or 2 hits remaining. What happened? No, just went off screen enough that the sound stopped.
At 50 HP, yeah. Pretty easy.
There goes a 400-year reign, give or take.
What? Oh.
Wither. I love that. That pun. Wither, wither, rampage.
I like how the Floro Sapiens, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Floro Sapiens are just kind of cool. Yeah. Thanks. Don't believe me.
Yeah, so thanks for that. He was a good guy and all, but I mean, like, sure, you're heroes. Whatever. They're weirdly okay with this. Secretly, a coup happens, like, right after this. A completely new line takes over. The end of a 1400-some-year dynasty.
Ah, the best interlude now.
I'm a fan. Gosh, I love Mimi's outfit in this one, too.
Indeed. My favorite is actually from 6-2, which we'll see next time.
Recall what she looks like, man.
Oh, but you will remember. Or rather, you'll see. Flavorize is a flavorizer. Like how Chance just remains oblivious and just still in his punishment mind frame to just ignore all of that.
Yeah, so about that opening the door quickly thing, I think this is a good time to end the stream, so they'll just have to be kept in suspense until Saturday. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll stream exactly, but I will probably do it starting sometime mid-late afternoon, Eastern time.
Provided this is chosen Saturday.
I think I'll end up doing this, just because I want to get through the story on this. And I will only have 2 more streaming sessions before I have family in town. Provided that I don't have subway issues like I did last Wednesday, next Wednesday. Because alternate Wednesdays are way busier than the other ones. Like, this Wednesday was like, I got to leave work at 4 and it was all good. Like, next week I won't be leaving until at least 6, so 8:30 is kind of a pushing it to get there by. But at least I'll hopefully only have Chapter 8 to do at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll save again, because this is an RPG, and we can never be too sure. Wait, did I save? Let me save again to make sure.
Yes.
One more for good measure. Anyway, this has been JDX64, Dark Mario, and some other folks were here. And we'll see you guys around.